Oops. Swapped in 1 minute. That is a shame. That is a damn shame. Sorry. I could do a whole introduction again, just so I don't have to have that mistake in the VOD. I might actually do that. Nah. Nah. We'll see though. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, we are still in the game for GosuLeague Division 2. I'm just saying that just in case I'm gonna make the VODs shorter. Might do that. So still on GosuLeague Division 2 between Evo and Infused. Game number 2. Game number 1 was taken by Infused, and game number 2, let's see if Evo can do better than the previous game. As we are waiting for them to pick up their second pick, they're gonna go for a Queen of Pain and a Shadow Demon. They took their time to think about that one because they only have 17 seconds left until their bonus time, and Broodmother will be picked up by Infused. So that is the pushing power that they're going to use for that one. As well, now they only need something. I'm quite surprised Enigma is too, and that was why I was wondering, because they don't have a jungle hero, and if Evo Kanga had jungle hero with that Nature's Prophet, but Broodmother will be on the solo lane together with the Invoker. Well, not together, but Invoker will also be on the solo lane, and we have a Sand King that can make a combination with almost anybody, and it could go into a try, and it could go into a dual lane with then someone still in the jungle, as Enigma is still in the pool, just pointing that out, as we have got bans. We have got bans on the Wisp. They didn't want to deal with that one anymore. Venomancer also being banned here, as well as the Tidehunter and the Tinker. So Tidehunter is one of those heroes that I just said. Evo, if they wanted some teamfight, Tidehunter would be the hero to pick up. Rather, they pick up the Lina, having that one as a support and a stun as well, as they can use that stun to follow up on the disruption. We have a Chen pick up because he was still in the pool for Infused. They had it in the previous game as well, so that will be their jungle hero. As well, Enigma then. You know, who cares about Enigma if you can pick up a Chen in the jungle? That's nice as well. Ricky will be picked up by Evo as their last pickup. I am curious to see how that's gonna work out. I mean, Ricky is a good hero to have, definitely, but he needs his farm. He needs to get that diffusal blade up, and then he needs to have time to roam around. And which heroes is he gonna be able to pick up? He's gonna be able to pick up the Chen, that's for sure, and maybe the Invoker. But then again, Invoker, Sand King, Broodmother, all of these 3 heroes can go invisible if they want. And then Ricky won't be able to chase them down. Let's see the last hero for Infused. If they are going to go for more pushing power, as in form of an Enigma, they might still do that if they have the confidence that they're going to be able to take that. And of course more teamfight as well, because they have that teamfight. They definitely have more teamfight already than Evo has. Of course they have the Sonic Wave from the Queen of Pain, but it's just not the same as an Epicenter. Especially not if your Sand King is going to get a lot of farm, which he did last game. Or if they're going to go for Bounty Hunter. Well, Bounty Hunter is actually already banned out, so that's not going to happen. But maybe Slaughter will still be able to pick up as a counter for Ricky. It's gonna be a Juggernaut. Ooh. It's gonna be a Juggernaut. Usually when I see Infused playing a Juggernaut, they're also able to pick up the Venomancer with that. But not tonight, because Venomancer was banned out by Evo, so we're making sure that they're not gonna get that one. I'm really still annoyed by having the wrong overlay first. Oh. But now I'm gonna switch overlays because we're going to go into the game. I'm at least not gonna forget that one. So you want to see the whole screen, right? I can make that happen. I can make that happen. There we go. And that is the whole screen. And that is just waiting for people to pick up their heroes so we can see who's playing what. As we will be going to the Radiant side first to see which person of Evo is playing which hero. And then yeah, we will see how they divide their lanes. I mean, is Nature's Prophet gonna be in the jungle? They kinda have to, since Chen is in the jungle, as in they need to have that extra farm on the side. But if that works out with the lanes, that's a whole different story, because Ricky could go perhaps solo. Queen of Pain can go solo. Theoretically, right? Theoretically. Yeah, well, basically, theoretically, everybody could go solo. And one went to the toilet during the bandstand pick, so he's not going to be here. So we're going to have to wait here until they do that. And we're actually going to have to wait for the one that is going to be playing that Ricky, and that will be Werner. So for Evo, we see Gasha playing the Lina, we see Go Audio Bubs on the Queen of Pain, we see Blah Blah Few on the Nature's Prophet, we see Bluecore, last but not least, on that Shadow Demon. And we will rotate ourselves to the top lane to see who is playing what for Infused. We have Blitz playing the Sand King this time. EGM is going to be playing Invoker. Infused Wagamama is going to be playing the Juggernaut, just like expected. Nala Hex is going to be playing the Broodmother. And Region will be playing the Chen once again. So that will be the lineup for Infused, as we were just waiting for Werner to get back from the toilet, and he is playing, of course, that's Ricky, because that's the last one to be picked up. So let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go for them. Shout out to Bubs, but it's second clan ever. Go out of your Bubs, yep. I'm gonna actually take the opportunity to take a drink. As you can all read the old chat as well. I'm just reading that in the meantime. Just some. As for admins, that they need to know which player is who, so they can admin it. Oh. So that's why you see them asking those questions. Not very surprising. I believe he is still a member of Infused. He's just trolling because everybody's using stand-in another name because he wants to be stand-in as well. Stand-in is the new clan. It's taking that voice so long to pee. Yeah, we're waiting for the last one outside the toilet. Oh, actually, Queen of Pain disconnected here. Captain went full black. Need to restart. For I believe it's just the one team that will make it through. One or two. There's Queen of Pain back up. Almost empty. And they are ready, as Werner's back as well. So we are gonna unpause. Perfect timing with my drink. And we will see where the lanes are gonna go. As I already introduced everybody who's playing what and stuff like that. And we will be going on to the game itself. We're gonna have EGM in the middle. That's not really surprising. Well, actually, of course, Broodmother was in the middle the previous time.
Prepare for battle.
But this time it's gonna be Invoker. This time it's gonna be Invoker, and it's gonna be a top lane for another Hex on his Broodmother. Bottom lane will be going towards Wagamama on his Juggernaut, and that leaves Blitz on a Sand King, probably going towards the bottom lane as well to help out the Juggernaut, or not, or not. Juggernaut solo laning? Looks like that's gonna be the case. Sand King moving towards the top lane. Very awkward top lane. Nature's Prophet already skilling up his teleport. Hello, Chen. They see him. They want to go in on him. They have a disruption. There's the disruption. They have a stun as well. Stun follow up. Chen being locked in place and is gonna be the first blood for Ricky. Good use of the blocking of the illusions as well as himself blocking Infused. Blocking the Chen in. Just making sure that he could not go anywhere. And the first rune, will it spawn on the top lane? Will they get rewarded with that as well? They will have to remain to be seen. 3 seconds left until it spawns. Here it comes. No. So it's on the bottom lane. It's an invisibility rune. And we're blinking straight away from Gasha, from Lina, rather, that it's there. Let's see if someone's gonna pick it up though. It's gonna be Queen of Pain that's gonna be facing the Juggernaut. It will be a very difficult lane for the Juggernaut, but let's see if he can make it come true. He will get harassed, but who knows? Who knows? Queen of Pain, who actually thinks she might be facing the Broodmother, but she's not gonna be doing that. She is she has got the sentry wards, but yeah, she will be fine. She has a better lane than she probably expected. Broodmother is going to be on this top lane. And are there sentry wards on this top lane as well then? No, they're not. No sentry wards here. So not a Hex for now, safe and able to take the last hits when he wants to. And goes invisible once again. As well, Blitz of course will be on the top lane as well. He will be pulling a stack in the lane so that the creeps will continuously be into this area. Towards the tower of the Dire. Towards their own tower. And if I don't really think someone could probably get killed here. I mean, not a Hex, he could get a disruption on him. Yes, Soulcatcher probably as well. Maybe a follow-up stun, but he will be invisible then. Again, depends on if the damage is going to be enough, and that will be tricky. Ah, there we go. That will do the job. Sentry wards up on Lina now, as they are no longer up on the Queen of Pain, so they switched that around, making sure that the sentry wards were towards the lane that the Broodmother was at. So this could definitely be another kill for them. Here goes the sentry ward already. I think not a Hex saw it though, because am I gonna be able to see the air? I think it's gonna be towards here. Oh wow, there. That they can see him, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. We're gonna see it. Definitely gonna see it. Sand King is getting some experience in gold from the neutrals in the meantime. Disruption, there it is. Soulcatcher landing on me as well. Stun to follow it up. Broodmother in a lot of trouble. Will get taken down. Shadow Demon taking the last hit there. I'm not even sure if the sentry ward was actually needed, and Sand King was there too late. He tried to run towards there, but he could not do anything anymore. And that's an easy kill, and that is Broodmother probably gonna be a lot more careful than she was before. In the meantime, this bottom lane, I mean, Queen of Pain still harassing Juggernaut. Shadow Strike doing a lot of damage there. He already skilled his healing ward, so that will be helpful for him, as he will be able to stay on the lane at least to get some experience. In the meantime, Sand King getting taken down as well. Wow!
Burn, baby, burn.
They just continued going. We had a disruption, we had another stun, and that's gonna be a kill for Lina this time. Also on, well, this time on a Sand King, actually, also on the top lane though. It's already 2 kills, and they can do it over and over and over again. As long as they have mana, of course. Disruption is up again, stun is up again as well. They're using their mana potions. Ready for another one. The question is when. We see Not a Hex playing it very careful, knowing that he should not get close to where the possible ward is. Chen gonna help them out. Will be a troll warlord as well, scouting out who's where, who's what. Not a Hex, walking forward. They saw him going though. Net up on the Shadow Demon, Starstrike gonna help out as well, and that's gonna be a kill for the Invoker. And that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be definitely at least Infused taking some of it back, helping out with the Chen, helping out with his net there, and well, it's 1 kill for 0, as in they lost 0 for that one, and they probably are planning on doing that a lot more often because they need to get that advantage back on his lane, and so far they don't have it. Soul Ring is already up on the Broodmother though, so that will be a help for him. But that combination is just deadly to face. We're gonna see Chen sticking around a lot more now too. Especially since he has that Troll Warlord, making sure that nobody can get out. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet has not left his lane yet, is planning on leaving his lane because he did skill up teleportation to level 3. And making some treants for himself as well, just because he can, to scout out the runes, at least 1 rune, bottom lane, bottom rune spot. Where Nature's Prophet is actually 16 for 4 and Invoker is 17 for 7, so very even in that aspect, but of course Invoker taking the kill on the top lane, making sure that he gets that experience as well as the gold for that kill, and that will make a difference indeed for him. And give him that advantage on the lane that he wants. In the meantime, bottom lane has not had a kill yet, but Wagamama playing it very safe. He doesn't have any mana anymore, ate his last tango just now, and well, he can't really get out too close, he can't really do anything here apart from just standing around. And Queen of Pain knows it, so she's being very aggressive, stands very far forward, and can just, as soon as the Wagamama shows himself, she can lay down a Shadow Strike, and that will be turning into a kill, most likely. Lina. Oh, there we go, Disruption is there, Soulcatcher is there as well. And there's a stun, and that's gonna be Shadow Demon. That's gonna be Sand King going down. Ricky taking the last hit in the meantime for that one, and that's gonna be such an easy kill for them to get. That's just a combination that they were built against, built for. The smoke being used there just so he couldn't get into that sandstorm fast enough. Even though I don't think that would have made a difference because he would have gotten stunned anyway. The damage would have been there regardless. Level 6 upon Nature's Prophet. Gonna use it to go in on the Wagamama here. Or sorry, on Infused, or on EGM, who is here. Eating himself out of the Sprout. Will get harassed, but should be able to be safe here. Or Journey! Whoa! Please, him! Leave! I give you 10 euro! Don't kill him! But he will kill him. This last hit will kill him. Invoker DC, let him go. He can't. The arrow is already in the sky. That's gonna be a kill, and that's gonna be Queen of Pain taking the kill for that one. And he didn't DC. Put it back. He is just so dead. This is just the lame execution. This is just so painful. It looks kind of cool though. It's gonna be the spikes, and if you hear that in the background, it's because it's raining very hard here. I hope I'm not lagging, by the way. I see I dropped some frames, but not anymore. So I hope it's not continuous. That might also be because of the storm. I'm just waiting. Oh yeah, we had a phone. Ricky had a phone. Ricky's phone went, people. He has to answer it. Sorry. In the meantime, I'm distracted, yes. In the meantime, we have a gold in favor of Evo. No surprise, they have been taking most of the kills and have been able to continue keeping that going. And they have got the most farm on the bottom lane. They've got a lot of farm on the mid lane as well, even though, of course, Invoker got a lot of farm as well. It's gonna go down here now, though. And on the top lane, they were able to take the lead as well with that Ricky there, with the kills that they have been able to take. So definitely taking the lead for now. And experience graph will probably... Oh, wow. This is a lot different than what I was expecting. In favor of Infused, actually. And that might be because... why is that me? Let's take a look at this one. Experience. So we have Shadow Demon and Alina being very low. And only Sand King being very low up on the dire side. So yeah, that's true. They have, of course, got that tri-lane on the top lane, where there's only 2 people, well, there's 3 people there, of course, but there's 2 supports up on the Radiant side for that one. And there's only 1 support for the dire side, and he is, of course, very low, but the rest is there because of that a lot higher. And that's, of course, also a difference, that the dire have someone in the jungle and the Radiant don't. So that's the difference there as well. In case you were wondering. Yeah, still missing some food. Yeah, they're at least having some nice old chat. I mean, they're friendly teams, trolling each other a bit. Still, I'm gonna watch this kill, by the way. It's gonna be a kill that I'm not gonna miss. Just saying. Just saying. What's with the Oreos? I like soup in a cup. I bet I have the most kills, deaths, and assists in this game. Oh, oh really? Oh, really, Gasha? Are you now? Well, you haven't died yet. Of course, there's only been 1 kill so far. 1 kill, 3 assists. Same thing as Shadow Demon, but Shadow Demon died once. 2 for 2 for Ricky, though. So there has been 4 kills, and the 4 kills have all been happening on the top lane, as we can see. There's now going to be 5 kills, and going to be also 1 in the bottom lane. Oh, I'm talking about Oreos, and now I'm hungry. There he is again. There he is again. And we will be continuing, and I will not miss this kill. Ready? Go. We're gonna see the tower too, because he's gonna try. Tower is gonna continue hitting on Queen of Pain, and she can't blink away yet. Will she be able to get away from this one? 1 more hit! It's actually gonna kill her! No, she's not. She's fine. Yeah. Okay, that was it. So Invoker going down there, and Queen of Pain staying alive. And a useful TP from Nature's Prophet, because that's where he went. In the meantime, 3 heroes on this middle lane. There was a smoke up, but not anymore. There's the disruption. They want to go for Wagamama. Soul Catcher is going to hit on him as well. And he's just going to walk forward. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Takes a lot of damage, though, from everything. And he wants to go. He wants to get himself the Nitro Creeps, but he won't be able to do so. Nature's Prophet getting the last hit. He was not in time to deny himself to neutrals, unfortunately. In the meantime, top lane having some problems as well. Broodmother in some problems, in some trouble. Here comes a chance to help him out, though. Ricky's level 5, so still level 5, not going to be able to be invisible just yet. Is there going to be dust or something when he is out? No, not yet from this D2 at least. But he's level 6 almost. Meantime, TP on top lane from the Wagamama as well, where he can maybe find some more farm than he had before. Sand King is still level 3 for his level 7 Nature's Prophet, but he's just here for some farm and some experience as well. In the meantime, bottom lane chase is still going on. They still want to go for Ricky. Well, Spiraling's net is there. This is actually might be a kill, but no Blink Strike up into a creep. So he should be fine. In the meantime, there comes the Shadow Demon as well. Disruption going off on Reeves, taking a lot of damage. Will get killed off by Lena's Dragon Slave as Bluecore can't run away anymore from Wagamama. Stun loud from Lena still landing though. Ricky turning around, wants to go for the Juggernaut. Is gonna get it with the last Blink Strike, and that's gonna be Broodmother knowing like okay, I gotta get away from this one, and he runs as fast as he can through his webs, getting that extra speed up on him, as that was not initiation that they wanted to go for. It was actually 3 for 1 on this top lane, and that's not really a trade that you want to make. Of course, Juggernaut did get a kill, so maybe that's nice to have, but it's not going to be enough. Level 6 up on the Ricky right now. So he'll be invisible as well. Oh, takes some damage from the Queen of Pain, the Broodmother. And yeah, there goes the tower. Probably not entirely, but it will be taken down fairly low. Creep wave is a very far time away. There's the fortification being used. We done Sand King level 4. Nature's Prophet level 8. Sand King actually... Sorry, no. Nature's Prophet picking up a Medallion of Courage. We might see him going towards Roshan soon. Meantime, top lane is where the action is. That's where the action is. There is no action yet, but I'm expecting there's going to be action. But there's also going to be action here. Cold Snap up on the Nature's Prophet. Gonna get a stun up from Lena up on the Nature's Prophet though. Sorry, up on the Invoker. Invoker doing a stun strike. Hits. Sand King going down. But Invoker also taking a kill up on the Nature's Prophet. Nice trade here. I'm gonna swap to the top lane. Did something happen here? No. So a 1-for-1 trade on the bottom lane. But then again, a level 5 Sand King versus a level 8 Nature's Prophet. That's definitely gonna be Infused taking the better one of that trade. Another Hex standing there once again. Is there dust or something? Yes, there is. Queen of Pain has it.
Radiant's middle tower.
Meantime, middle tower getting pressured by Invoker and Juggernaut. And there's only gonna be Lena able to do something about it. She's just standing here for levels as well. Nature's Prophet ultimate going through. Is he gonna go somewhere though? Yes, he is. He's gonna go to the bottom lane though. Just farming. Boring. Farming and pushing. Just pushing, and the tower is, it was very low, as we can see, and they're not going to be able to do anything against it. Let's see if it's going to be the night. No, it's not. Ricky taking the last hit, getting some extra gold for him. Already got an Orb of Venom, got 1k gold, got his threads already, got his 4-man shield. He is being a happy Ricky right now, as we see Nature's Prophet pushing down the bottom tower, and there's nobody here yet to defend it. We have some blink out on Lena. Sand King getting ready for it. Sand King, who only has boots so far, has died 3 times, and not really a happy Sand King right now, and does not have his epicenter either. He is just level 5. Ricky on his way. Gonna find Wagamama. He's invisible, so nobody sees him. Just saying that, even though it's a bit Captain Obvious. He's just standing here, ready to take on the Invoker. He's level 7 though. Level 7 versus level 9. Might be a bit of overextending. Meantime, top lane, it's gonna be Chen and Broodmother maybe pushing down the tier 1 tower if they're gonna get far enough. Invoker taking some damage from the Dragon Slave from Lena. Ricky still around here. Cold Snap going off on Lena. Just harassment though. They know they can't really go in there, and they're probably expecting Ricky to be there as well, because he has not shown himself on the top lane. And he's been having some good farm, that Ricky, so they really have to be careful for him, about him. Still 3 heroes in his middle lane. Queen of Pain with the double damage rune going towards the tier 1 tower. Tier 1 tower TP incoming from Nature's Prophet as well, and that will spell the withdrawal from the rest of Infused. They're just backing out, killing off the Spiderlings. Don't kill off our tower. Ricky's still ready for it. Oh, the tower still saw him. So now they know that he's there. Hand of God going through, just because they can. Probably saw the yellow dot up on the map, thinking, okay, someone might get hurt. Hand of God going through, helping out. And there, Sand King level 6, so we might see an Epicenter soon. Epicenter is a very useful thing versus the Ricky as well, by the way. You can just Epicenter and try to follow him or try to guess where his path is and you'll be able to kill him off because he doesn't have that much HP. But he needs to be closer if he wants to be able to do that. Oh. Shadow poison though. Oh, nah, this time he got hit. So they see him. They see where he is. Nice. Nice scouting from Blue Core. Making sure that that Sand King is not going to be able to stand there and do his Burrow Strike Epicenter on them. Good call. Queen of Pain back into this middle lane again. They want to get this tier 1 tower very badly, using 4 heroes to do that. Queen of Pain actually TPing to the bottom lane now. Sunstrike actually going off. Only Shadow Demon in the meantime, bottom lane. Where Wagamama is being forced back. Wagamama doesn't have that much farm yet. He has of course died twice, was not able to do it a lot versus the Queen of Pain. And he's just gonna try to get some extra experience here. Heals himself up with his own healing ward, but he's not gonna be able to save this tower. He's gonna try to deny it though. And he gets it! No, he doesn't. Mage Prophet taking the last hit. His Juggernaut just backing out. Sand King buying something. Monday boots! Yes. Has that one complete at least. Wagamama taking some farm. And look at that, level 6 versus level 10, that's just painful. That is just painful. Middle tower going down for Infused, well, against Infused, kinda on Infused side, that's the one that I'm meaning. And top tier 1 tower finally now drops as well as Juggernaut takes care of the Nature's Prophet actually using his doesn't actually use his ultimate for that, neither does the Sand King, but the Burrow Strike there was able to be enough to kill him off. Nice job there. I did not think he was going to be able to take it down. Bit overextension from the Nature's Prophet. Probably didn't think that Wagamama could take him down either, otherwise he would not have been there anymore. Probably was not expecting the Sand King there. But that's another kill for the team for Infused. In the meantime, they still want to get those towers. They want to get that tier 1 tower probably now. I mean, I'm focused on towers. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Juggernaut taking some damage. Orb of Venom being very annoying here, by the way. But yeah, they need those towers to get that gold advantage, because they didn't get that gold advantage, the gold that they want for those basic items in the lanes. But they do need it. They need to get those towers to get those items up to be able to have a chance. Juggernaut, here comes Nature's Prophet, locks him in place. Smoke is there. It's not going to be enough though, or at least the twirl's not going to be enough. Ricky taking the last hit. Very clear and easy kill for Evo, as there was just one hero standing out, and TP in from Nature's Prophet made sure it was outnumbering, and they might be able to take down the tower. Sand King standing here though, ready for Burrow Strike Epicenter, but is there going to be someone else? That's going to be the question. Does he really want to risk going in here by himself? Probably the answer is no, because that's why Invoker is here. He's gonna try to catch one out though. He's not gonna be able to do so. It's not gonna be fast enough. Oh, he doesn't see Ricky, of course. Ricky does see him, but yeah, he backs off again. Oh, Ricky doesn't back off though. Nature's Prophet using his ultimate. Gonna be invisible Shadow Demon, or smoked up Shadow Demon rather. Double damage for Queen of Pain. So everybody gathering here up in this bottom lane. Apart from the Broodmother, Broodmother is still farming. Nature's Prophet actually TPing down now to the bottom lane to stop that from happening. But still, Queen of Pain finding the creep from Chen, blinking away again, killing off a ward. There's not going to be any fight. There is not going to be any fight. That is a shame. 2k in favor right now, still for the Dire side. Sorry, for the Radiant side. Not very surprising. I mean, still 6 kills. And they have been able to just keep the momentum in the place. So of course, the main problem right now for them is that they have been keeping it even. They have not continued to gain their advantage. They're at bay again, or at least they're at the same level once again. And they really have to take their advantage once again to be able to get that flow going again, because they need to get that flow going if they want to continue to win. To keep the advantage as they have been doing. And experience graph slightly in favor of the Dire side. Like I said earlier, that's going to be a mostly Chen in the jungle being the one that gets experience there for himself, while the rest of Evo just has to get experience only on the lanes. 1600 gold up on the Nature's Prophet as he's pushing down the top lane. Can't really do that by himself. Keeps finding the... Do they have a ward? No? Do they have a gem? No. Finding the Broodmother, that was what I was saying. There's not gonna be a disruption. Queen of Pain doesn't have a ward either. Nature's Prophet's ultimate. That were all the spiderlings! Nice! Definitely nice. Definitely nice. Spawn Spiraling. In the meantime, Juggernaut, bottom lane. Okay, sorry, Ricky taking a lot of damage, getting dust upon him, or at least, no, there was not. He's gonna try to TP out. He's gonna be able to TP out. No, he is not! He is not. Invoker taking the last hit with his 4 spears, helping out there, where Juggernaut also took the kill on the Nature's Prophet here, and was able to just secure the advantage on the lane here once again. Quite surprising that they let themselves get caught out like that, as they do have a level advantage, or they had rather. Upon the Juggernaut, at least the Nature's Prophet did that. Nature's Prophet level 11 right now. Juggernaut might be in some trouble now, does not have any mana left to do anything, so has to be back. Same for Invoker, well he does have mana, but he has to be back, especially since Juggernaut is not going to be there. Invoker actually being scouted out by the Shadow Poison, so everybody backing out here again. Tier 1 tower will live once again. 2100 gold up on the Queen of Pain. And she might be going for a sheep stick, just to take care of the Juggernaut if he indeed gets too big. Because that could be the case. Of course, because he had a very tough start. Nice counterwarding once again. Counterwarding the counterward. They don't have vision here though, so they can't really counterward the counterward that way. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. But yeah. Oh, cold snap. Ricky, deafening blast, and that's Ricky gonna be blink striking away from that one, and we'll be able to stay alive. Mana boots. Everywhere. Everybody got mana again apart from the Invoker. Invoker who has a Gem of True side, by the way, so if Invoker dies it's not going to be good news for the Sand King or the Broodmother. Or for the Invoker for that matter, because he can go invisible as well, of course. But then why did he get a counter ward? Confusing. Queen of Pain shouting, and let's force stuff out from Invoker, didn't want to be there anymore. Invoker who has his drums complete, has them in the stash, should be with him soon. But first, the donkey is gonna bring the Broodmother some ward. 1 ward, actually. Broodmother who has his orchid complete, so we'll be able to silence anybody who comes into her lane, comes into her domain, and we'll be able to use that wisely. So we have a ward being placed. That means that they have not seen the gem on the Invoker, otherwise they would not place a gem there. Just in the past, that Invoker is going to be able to kill off very fast. Silent, Sand King. He's going to be able to get away from this one. He's trying to, but no, he can't. He can't. Ricky taking the last hit. And that's going to be a fast kill for him. Ricky, who has got the first of his Blades of Leprosy, is probably going to go for that. Oh, sorry. Disruption first on Chen. Soulcatcher as well. Lena's ultimate Laguna Blade makes it happening and kills Chen off. Shadow Demon still gets locked in place, but there's not going to be anything else. Even though Invoker did want it to. But not going to happen. Not going to happen. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he's building his Diffusal Blade. That's what I was happening. That's what I was saying. Sonic Wave, Queen of Pain, did not hit on the Broodmother, which was her intention. Silence was there, and he was not able to kill out the Broodmother. Actually, was not able to do that by far. I mean, she used 1 battle charges, 2 now, but she wasn't that low to begin with, I believe. Then in the meantime, here comes Nature's Prophet. He's actually interrupting his TP. Want to buy time for the rest of his team to show up as well. And is there going to be any help for him? Well, actually, Ricky backing off here, and that's going to be the end for Nature's Prophet, and Ricky will be able to get away safely. Juggernaut getting that kill, very important. I mean, like I said earlier, he did have a bad start, but he is able to just get back on top of that horse, so to say. That's how the saying goes. And yeah, he will be able to snowball still. He will be able to counter Ricky in the carrying. If it's gonna be enough, we will see. But so far, he has been doing a great job. Has killed off 4 heroes already, and his deaths were mostly at the start. Hasn't died for a while now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ricky looking for a kill, looking for a place to farm. Otherwise, Invoker killing off a tower, tier 1 tower on the bottom lane. In the meantime, as we see Blue Core just trying to stop the pushing from happening here. Shadow Poison killing off a lot of Spiderlings, and Lucas thinks, oh, 3 gold. Let's do it again. No? No. Apparently he doesn't want to do that again. Too risky. Because he will be able to get killed off with Broodmother's Unsatiable Hunger. And Broodmother, in the meantime, level 13. I mean, she didn't have an easy start at all. But just able to get back on top of that and just level 13 now. She has been given the peace and quiet to farm. In the meantime, Roshan is being taken down by Infused as well. They have the Chen. Can have that early Roshan of fair. Well, 20 minutes is not really early, to be fair. But that can have Roshan for sure. And it's not going to get contested either. There's no wards up for the Radiant side there anymore. So there is a Gem of True side, so they are able to kill them off fairly easy. And Juggernaut picking up the Aegis, so he died 3 times so far, and he will not die very fast again. As in, well, he might die fast, but then he will be getting up again. That's the way it goes. Sand King picking up a Blink Dagger will be able to initiate, just like he was in the previous game. Well, actually, it was a different hero then, but or a different player. But he will be able to Blink Burrow Strike Epicenter, just like any Sand King wants to. And there goes the Tier 1 tower. Last Tier 1 tower standing in the game. Invoker once again taking the last hit. So has taken 2 last hits now. Has got a... Oh, is he building an Orchid as well?
Invisibility.
Because he picked up a Oblivion Staff. Surprising. And that's gonna be Queen of Pain blinking out of there, blinking into the trees and then getting out of there. Invisibility for the Juggernaut, wants to go for the Nature's Prophet from the looks of it. And Juggernaut, who we saw lower level so early on, it's only 1 level difference with the Nature's Prophet. And he's here all by himself, so he probably is not gonna go here. Or is he? He's gonna wait until Nature's Prophet is gonna be... Oh, this is so... It's so inviting to have a hero standing there with lower armor and you have your Omni Slash ready, but then there's so many heroes around there, you just can't risk it. But it's just such a shame for him. Meantime, Broodmother's still on his lane. I mean, he's doing fine. He's building towards his BKB. He's got his Ogre Club already. Probably gonna wait until he can buy the rest in one go. He doesn't have a TP in his back though at the moment, but then again, he feels like, okay, I can just stand here and be on this lane the whole time without dying, without doing anything else. Oh, Queen of Pain! There goes the silence! There goes the Burrow Strike as well! Sunstrike will hit as well! That's gonna be the end of Queen of Pain! Broodmother taking the last hit. Unsatiable Hunger being used for that one. As he killed off one of the Necronomicon warriors, took some damage for that, but his Unsatiable Hunger will make sure that it will be up again. As in that his health will be able to be up again. That's what I meant. Yes. 2800 gold up on the Broodmother right now. She will continue to push out probably towards the Tier 1 tower. But once again, I mean, she can't do that of course, but she kinda wants to do that only when the rest of his team is creating a diversion somewhere else. And there we go, second Oblivion stuff. They just want to be able to silence off all their opponents. Nature's Prophet TPing in. Deafening Blast, stopping them from chasing down the Invoker, though TP in coming from the Juggernaut, who thinks he wants to go for something, but then changed his mind because they weren't challenging anymore, they weren't following. And that is a distraction that not a hacks needed for the Tier 1 tower, for the Tier 2 tower. TP in coming from Werner though, but he will be able to be fine. Spiderlings will get killed off. Nice amount of gold for Lena, but the tower, only 360 gold left in the meantime. Hand of God going through, just because he could. Sand King set ready for a Blink Burst like Epicenter. Ooh, pause. It's so scary when the pause is happening. As scary, the Diffusal Blade up on Ricky by the way. It's like everything turns dark and I think like something is disconnecting or something. Ignore stand-ins, thank you. Yeah. Manners. Well, there has been a lot of pauses to be fair. So we see Queen of Pain, bot back, what is this? What is this? I didn't see that, whatever. But yeah, Sand King, standing running for a Blink Burrow Strike Epicenter. Will it be used on the Ricky? I don't know, BKB up on the Broodmother. They don't really have a dust, so then they would have to guess where they went. As this is an observer ward, no sentry ward, so they are not able to see the Ricky unless he is actually revealing himself, like just now. But I'm not sure. They theoretically they would be able to kill him off, but if he just runs into if he jukes good enough, then he should be fine. I see the Blue Core is standing quite safe here. EGM is standing quite safe. He did finish his Orchid. They just want to be able to silence off the heroes. Of course, if you can silence off the Ricky, then he won't be able to go invisible for a while as well, I believe. And of course, Lena stun, disruption. You just want to. There's a lot of caster heroes on the Radiant side. And you just want to shut them up and kill them off with within the time of the Malevolence. Mechanism completed on the Nature's Prophet. And let's see if I can find some other items. I can actually look at this screen. It's probably easier. Probably easier. So mechanism being built on the Chen, not complete yet though. Let's see how much gold he still needs for that. Quite a bit, actually. No, he has a complete. Oh, this recipe doesn't show up. That's confusing. So yeah. Mechanism completed on Chen, as well as well then two mechanisms or one mechanism on each team, so that evens each other out. And of course Chen will be able to just heal himself up with the Hand of God, as we just saw, and mechanism to follow up that as well to stop some of the spell damage, as they might also want to pipe, because I did say that there's going to be a lot of spell damage. In the meantime, oh, silence! There he goes! Sand King taking the last hit, and the Sunstrike wasn't even needed, and that was indeed the silence making sure that Ricky couldn't go invisible. So that was that happening, as it was a little bit too slow, but you saw what was gonna happen, you saw what happened, and you know exactly how it happened, as well as someone else is going down here. Lena going down, Invoker taking the last hit for that one, where Juggernaut helped out with his Blade Fury. And Broodmother taking care of the tier 1 tower, tier 2 tower on the top lane in the meantime, while the rest of Infused is on this middle lane taking care of this tier 2 tower and actually taking care of that pretty well. There's no fortification anymore and they are able to kill off. So Casual lands on the Juggernaut. Does he want to go on this? Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. Uses Omni Slash, by the way, to kill off the Lina as well. In the meantime, top lane is pressured here as well. That's the thing that Evo has to worry about, that split push. They can't really be split pushing. The only thing that they can do to stop that is split pushing for themselves, but the lane was not pushed out, and this lane is not a threat yet for the Radiant, sorry, for the Dire side, so it did not force them back or anything. Oh, Broodmother, Burrow strike, silence, and that's gonna be a kill. And that's actually Sand King taking the last hit, where we saw another Hex being very polite, stopping his attack and letting Blitz take the last hit there, as he probably needed that bit of gold to build towards his Veil of Discord. And that's gonna be another lane being pushed out. That's just what they can do here. Continuously, Broodmother will continuously push the lane out, and if it's up to her, she will continuously kill off everybody who tries to push the lane out against her. Just like she did just now, together with the Sand King. She did have help, of course, but then again, Queen of Pain is probably not gonna be on the bottom lane, top lane once again by herself, because she has died there twice now. Both to the same combination though, but she does want to know where the Sand King is before she goes in there. In the meantime, bottom lane getting pushed out as well. Last tier 2 tower might be going down here, as Ricky's gonna come here to try to defend it. He has 8 stacks on his Diffusal Blade. We have not seen him use it yet, as well, it's kind of a late Diffusal Blade, I have to say, and he is kind of missing the momentum, and he is not finding any heroes by themselves to be able to kill off. Like I said earlier, the only hero that would probably be a good candidate for that is the Chen, and the Chen is playing it very safe. He's being together with other runs the whole time, getting put in this Croucher, actually Queen of Pain. Oh, Chen actually, Hand of God going through, Mechanism going through, and now he goes down. Indeed, Nature's Prophet taking the last hit for that one. He's the first one to go down. Lina backing out from this one. Ricky TPing home as well, as they want to stop this pushing on the top lane from happening, because that is the danger that you get. That is the danger that you have. Juggernaut wants to go for Morlar, still has his Omni Slash on as well. Just wants to kill off some creeps to be able to do his Omni Slash without too much harassment from creeps in the meantime, because of course that will diminish the effect that your Omni Slash has. Deafening Blast going through, Queen of Pain being very low actually. Having 6 stacks of the Force Spirit reduced armor on him. And Wagamama still wants to do his Omni Slash. He still wanted to, but he couldn't. He could not. And the tower was denied by Queen of Pain, by the way. So, but still, the last tier 2 tower on the Radiant side going down. And Broodmother actually in that fight, he was able to take down a tower, not all that low, but still almost 700 damage. And that's just if they can do that a couple times more, that's gonna be something that they have to deal with. And they can't have a 5-on-4 team fight. Then they have to have a 4-on-4 team fight, not having the advantage anymore. And with that, I mean, they already didn't really have the advantage in teamfights because they don't have that teamfight hero, not like the Sand King is. And especially not if you have a Chen with the Hand of God on the other side, together with the Mechanism, because, I mean, he just tanked for a long time. He stood in that Sprout and tanked damage. And used his Hand of God, used his Mechanism, delayed the rest of his team from going down, being very useful. That taking one for the team, definitely, but it also gave his team the chance to just do the damage to the rest of the heroes, making sure that they took the advantage in that team fight. And Broodmother completing her Jasha right now. We'll make sure that she's gonna go for that Manta Style. If there's gonna be any dust, she will be able to Manta Style it off. AGM might be out of position here. Oh, hello, Queen of Pain. Shadow Strike goes invisible. Oh, hello, Necronomicon will reveal him though. Gets slowed as well. Drops his gem. Deletes his gem. He deleted his gem before going down. What a great play by AGM. He knew he was gonna die. I have seen that being done before, but still, every time I see it, it is just, I mean, okay, there's a realization at some point. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to survive this, but what about my gem? I did mention earlier that if something happened to Invoke, he would drop the gem, and there's of course 3 heroes on the Radiant side, on the Dire side, sorry, who are gonna be able to be revealed with that gem. So he just drops it on the floor and destroys it, because it wasn't picked up, I believe. Nah, it was destroyed. It was definitely destroyed. You're not gonna have my gem. If I can't have my gem, nobody can. And Luke are still persistently pushing back this lane. I mean, and it's just a Shadow Demon though. Level 11 Shadow Demon versus a level 18 Broodmother. If Broodmother wants, she could kill him off, but she doesn't really want to. She wants to wait until the distraction is there on a different lane. Where the rest of his Infused has to take care of. We have a Juggernaut in the meantime picking up with the Futal Blade. We did see that earlier, just now being purchased. Has not used one stack yet either. Just, well, Ricky actually used one on the Invoker, I guess. Invoker who is back up again will TP down towards the middle lane. Might be the start of the initiation they want for the distraction for the top lane. If they want it, if they want that. We will see though. Sand King having his Veil of Discord complete and picking up 3 smokes. Wow. Overkill. And there already goes one. Where did he go with it? Where did he go? Oh, there he goes. Oh, Broodmother! Blue Core, I said it! I said it! This was where Blue Core was standing. I said if she wants to, she could kill him off straight away, and she did. Is someone gonna come and defend his honor? Is someone gonna come and get revenge? No. No. Okay. Okay. So that's how it is. We have a tier 3 tower being pressured here, and it's gonna be only Lina trying to defend this because Nature's Prophet is in the jungle on the top lane, not able to do anything yet. He has to TP back first. Ricky is gonna be here though by himself so far, well, but with Lina, I guess. Queen of Pain is on the top lane trying to defend. That Hand of God going through. We're gonna see Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage. Is gonna be able to be saved though. Should be able to blink away soon. It's still silent. No, Omni Slash making sure that she goes down. And Omni Slash actually on 4 different heroes as well as he gets silenced now. He gets slowed at least. Gonna try to get away. Stun lands though, and there goes the Aegis. So he will be up soon again as Ricky is backing up in his own blink. Burst Strike, Epicenter, double kill, killing off the Ricky, killing off the Shadow Demon, getting a double kill. Ricky buys back though, is back already, but there goes the tier 3 tower, it's already down. And they go on to the barracks. They want to get these barracks, and they probably will get them as well. Ricky and Shadow Demon just standing by the side. Are they gonna be able to do anything though? Burst Strike hits up on the Shadow Demon, Silence up on the Sand King, taking a lot of damage. 4 stacks of the poison will indeed kill him off. Shadow Demon taking the last hit of that one as he saves his teammate Ricky, but Ricky will be coming out of it soon again, and he should be, well, he should be safe, I believe, for now, as Sand King buys back into the game because he was the one that died as well. Nature's Prophet went down there by the Chen, and the rotation is on, gonna go for the next tier 3 tower, and so far, with that Chen there, with that heal every time, they are still able to just be in the game. Mechanism is back up again. Everybody still has full HP, they might not have their mana, but they're relying on physical damage right now. There goes the Battle Fury once again. Blue Core getting killed off. Invoker taking the last hit. Ricky's gonna try to kill off Broodmother. Broodmother popped her BKB. He's gonna try to run away. Is she gonna be able to? I think she is. In the meantime, Invoker killing off Queen of Pain. Laguna Blade up on the Juggernaut will be able to, for Ricky to get the last hit. Ricky getting a double kill. Also killing off the Invoker. Wants to kill the Jet. Will get off the Jet. Triple kill. But there's still the GG being called. GG being called. Good luck further in the GosuLeague. Well, everybody will still be in the GosuLeague, don't worry. But the GG has been called, so that is 2 games going towards Infused. Stun still landing, not a hack still dying. Ricky getting an ultra kill for that one, and he wants to get a Rampage. He wants to get a Rampage. Is he gonna get it though? He wants to go for the Invoker. Is he gonna get it? He wants Rampage. Come on, Werner, you can do it. Or can he? Or can he? I don't think he can. Smoke. They know that Ricky is there. And that's yeah, that's gonna be, we're gonna wait for Ricky to, oh, that's gonna be too slow though, as in, didn't count anymore, and that's gonna be the only flash, and it's gonna be Juggernaut taking him down, and he will probably disconnect there too. There we go, Ken actually disconnecting here, oh wow. And it's gonna be Lina that's gonna be taken down here by the Invoker actually getting the last hit, and we will see the end screen fairly soon, as we're just gonna wait for that as we see the old chat going on as well. So thank you for watching. This was a game for GosuLeague Division 2 where Infused faced Evo.Dota2. Infused was able to take both games, so they take home 2 points in this GosuLeague because that's how it works. Team with the most points at the end of the season wins the GosuLeague. And if you want to find more information about the GosuLeague, you can check out gosugamers.net/Dota2 and then go to link for Division 2 GosuLeague. If you're going to be interested in Division 1 as well, you can click that one as well, of course. To see the throne being taken down. My name is Sheever. You can find more information about me on SheeverGaming.com. And you can find me there for YouTube, for Twitter, for Facebook, stuff like that. So go visit that one as well. as we will just see the end screen for a little while longer. And I don't think there's going to be any game left for the rest of the evening, but I will check just in case. So stay tuned while I check if there is indeed going to be another game. First, I will let you show this, see this screen as we see Juggernaut actually picking up Boots of Travel just to be back to the base faster. Lena actually completed her BKB. Well, we did see that earlier, of course. And yeah, the rest of the items were quite known. And I think you have seen this long enough, so I will just say again, stay tuned. I'll be right here. I'll be staying soon if there's going to be anything more. I'm just going to check for you. So be right back.